When I think back to my younger self, I feel like the word confidence wasn't even in my vocabulary. My name is Alina Ansari, and by day, I'm a product marketing manager at Microsoft. I kind of feel like I was someone who was raised by public library. It wasn't until much later in life I realized I didn't read a lot of stories that reflected my experience as a queer Pakistani woman. And so that's kind of why I started writing. I felt like I was writing the stories I needed to read when I was younger, and they didn't really exist. When I first applied to Microsoft to intern, I was still a biochem and public health double major, but I had also been doing all this writing and all this work around how do we make tech more accessible to the average person in how we write about it. I've realized that not only am I here because I deserve to be here, but Microsoft is lucky to have the skills, the strengths, the identities, the conversations that I bring to the table. They need my perspective as a storyteller who understands what it means to tell a truly inclusive and innovative story. When you know what you're worth, you know what you stand for, it changes how you show up, but it also changes how people perceive you. I had an opportunity to tell stories that really centered BIPOC, folks with disabilities, LGBTQIA+ folks as experts in the work, which I didn't feel like was being done before. And so I really took that as an opportunity I was ready for, given the skills that I had developed. Once I broke into writing, I thought, well, since I'm here, what if I learned video production? And so I pitched my manager on it. I ended up creating our team's short form video program in the pandemic. And we learned how to shoot remotely. And it was just such a fun way to do what I love, but take on a new form factor and do it at a company that I'd had so much respect for that now I get to call the place that I work. My greatest accomplishments are not around what I've achieved at work. It's actually around the people I've been able to mentor. So when I feel like I'm able to succeed at something, my first question is, how can I empower others to do the same thing?